We do financial literacy. We talk about the dangers of drugs and alcohol. You know, we send you guys through all types of, you know, different educational classes to give you the tools to use once you get back in your school or your neighborhood. Yeah, we teach you football. We can do that in our sleep, but that's not the most important thing that we give you all. For my kids, is my mentoring program, probably the longest program that we've had. We've gone into the juvenile jails. We've gone into we've gone everywhere, pretty much to do clinical mentoring, where we all got our, even myself, got our certificate to be mentors. You know, so it's not no mentor where I'm coming to pick you up and we're gonna sell bottled waters on the corner. No, that's not mentorship. I'm gonna sit down with you, whoever's in your life, and we're gonna figure out how we can get you from A to Z, and we're gonna be consistent in doing that. So whatever it is you want to do, we're going to make sure that you get there. But you got to put your effort. It's a partnership. You got to meet us halfway. So every single day, this is what I do. I wake up, I travel the world, talking to groups like this, just to use my life as a platform to try and inspire somebody that you can do whatever you want to do in life, because I'm doing it every single day, and it ain't no excuse. Y'all feel that?
Yes, sir.
So y'all got any questions? Y'all have no questions. Y'all a good group. Not one question. Anybody got a question? Okay.
What's an example of the work that you had to put in to advance your career in the NFL? Like what you said, you put a lot of work in. What specifically?
Here's the work. See, I talk about the league, right? Because you're not in the NFL. You don't have any like babysitters. Like your mommy can't take you to get up. You got to go to work at 6 a.m. Right? So here's a choice. You can either go hang out in the clubs all night, you can drink, you can do whatever you want to do, or you can sacrifice, because you don't know how long you're going to be in this league. You don't. The average player, the lifespan in the league is only 3.5 years. 3.5. So the work is being disciplined. That's one word. You got to remember that word. You got to be disciplined. You got to be able to work out. Got to be able to study film. See, people just see Sunday for us. They see Sunday and y'all fussing and throwing stuff, and grown-ups might be cussing because the Ravens ain't, somebody ain't getting what they were supposed to do. But it is a lot that go in that. I'm going to take you through 1 week. So Monday it's not only payday for us, but it's film day. So Monday we go in and we get the film for the week's opponent. Tuesday is an off day. But for some of us professionals, we don't use that as an off day. We go in on Tuesday. We sit in the ice tub, we sit in the cold tub, we get our treatment done, we watch the film, we break it down, we might get a little workout in. Wednesday is first and second down. So for offense and defense, we're going over just everything we can do for first and second down. Thursday is third down. So you're doing all your third down packages in your short yardage. Right? Friday is your red zone. That's where, you know, the area where they don't, as a defensive guy, you don't supposed to let them in so they can score a touchdown. So you're going over all of that stuff. Saturday, if you're at home, you come in and we have a walkthrough. So you walk them through everything that you've done throughout the course of that week, right? And if you're traveling, you know, we get on the flight, you know, you have your walkthrough, we go change, put our suits on, get on the flight, we go. Sunday, obviously, is game day, right? That's the fun part. But you do that all over again each week. So the work is, while some guys make it and some guys don't, they don't know how to differentiate the two. Guys want to hang out, party, do their thing, but then if they don't perform on Sunday, that man gonna come. He gonna come. That man coming. You don't perform, you're fired. That's it. Results. You got to put the work in. Good question. Any other question?
What advice would you give for managing all your goals?
Having a plan. Because see, my staff gets on me because I'll come with a new idea like today. I want to just do something, right? So what I do is I surround myself with people that are smarter than me. I'm not the smart one in my camp. I'm not, because they know I'm crazy. I keep using that. I'm really not crazy. So they know that I love to, I have a heart of gold. I love to help, and I come with these crazy ideas. It could be 3 in the morning. I'm calling my COO. The light bulb hit me. I want to do X, Y, and Z. So what you want to do is you want to have a plan, and you want to surround yourself with good people. Because nothing big in life you can do on your own. Can't do it on your own. Good question.
Thank you. Keion.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you share with the youth here at your age the type of peer pressure that you have to overcome?
Woo! So, and yeah, you know, you guys are reading in my book, but peer pressure that I had to go through is wanting to fit in with my boys. They was getting money. Like my boys was getting some serious money back in the day. And I was broke. I was an athlete. You know, I wanted the new tennis. You know, everybody going out, you know, getting new Jordans or whatever it is y'all going out getting today. But I wanted those same things back then. So those peer pressures of not wanting to disappoint your boys, even though you know good and well, and they even know good and well, you don't really supposed to be doing what they supposed to be doing, that is tough. But the good thing about the friends that I had and I still have to this day, when they wanted to go do their thing, they pushed me that away, even though I was trying to go with them. I was trying everything to go. They kept pushing me away. That's what you call a friend. Friends aren't going to take you somewhere to put you in harm's way. They're not. They're not. That's not what a friend does. I love my boys. I love all my friends. I'm not going to send them somewhere to put them in harm's way. And I know we struggle with that. We struggle with that. I talk to kids all over the world. We struggle with that. Well, because he doing this and he doing that. And, you know, if I come pick you up in a stolen car and you didn't know it was stolen, guess who's going to jail? We all going to jail. Well, would you consider me your friend? No, because what was your friend? Why would you not tell me? Like, give me the chance to say, yo, I don't want to get the test. Not just. We gotta think for ourselves, right? I went to Virginia Tech because it was something in my heart, not because one of my boys was going. Or you gotta make decisions for yourself. That's a great question. Because a lot of people and a lot of kids that I deal with, a lot of them fall victim to a lot of things because they hanging with their so-called friends. Got to be careful. Because everybody that say they're your friend is not your friend. It's not. It's a real good question. Question.
I have two questions for you, sir. So, how challenging was it for you, you know, to remember all of those plays and be accountable and responsible, you know, being in the league and, you know, being a leader? But not only how challenging was it to do that, how challenging was it to, I guess, balance that time with, you know, having a nice amount of money and being a young man who came from humble beginnings?
Being a professional is the first thing I can tell you. I was a professional. I'm a pro. I'm going to come to work. I'm going to put my hard hat on. And I'm going to get busy, right? And you just be humble. The NFL is I tell folks, the NFL is the best temporary job in America. It's a temp job. You don't know if you're going to be there 1 year, 1 minute, or 10 years, or whatever. You don't know. So I handled myself like a professional. I came to work early. I stayed late. I was always prepared. I never made excuses. Never made excuses. I didn't got beat for a few touchdowns, just for a few. But it was a situation where the guy was just better than me. He got me on that. It was never a situation where I wasn't in the right place. I wasn't where I was supposed to be because I put the time in. You have to be a student of the game. My brain is what kept me in the league for 8 years. My mind. I knew what I was supposed to do and all other 10 guys on the football field do. You know, safety is a very unique position. Nowadays, I wish I could play now because they're giving these guys all my money that I should have got back then. They $40, $50, $60 million. But I'm glad to see that they're doing that because the respect that position's supposed to get is getting now. You know, so you got to be a professional at whatever you do. Now, with the money, I made my fair share of mistakes. I was broke. What y'all think I'm supposed to do? It ain't a class I took at Virginia Tech that say, this is what you do for when you broke and you're an instant millionaire. Take this class. We give you 3 credits. No, there is no class that you can take. So, again, I had to learn on the go. I ran through some money. I did. I mean, I had made some horrible decisions. Buying this, buying that, and all your family, not my family, but all this mysterious family is coming out of the woodworks, and everybody got a problem. So we go through that. We go through those situations. I was blessed and fortunate enough to get a couple of different contracts and stay in, and some years and start making the right decisions. So when that time came where I had to back away from the sport that I've loved and played for 7 years old, I was in a good financial situation where, I didn't have to stress myself over my family. But yeah, a lot of guys go through those tough situations because what a lot of people don't know is we only get paid during the season, right? So from September to January, right? So if you're making, let's just say, $20,000 a week, right? And you got all these bad habits. Well, when the season is over and you don't make the playoffs and all them checks stop, for the next 6 months, you're just withdrawing money. So this is how guys get themselves in trouble. So during the season, yeah, if you spend $100,000 in a week, you're going to get another check next week. But in this time of year, when you ain't getting those checks and you still got them same habits, and then you taking all these trips, and you buying all these cars, and you doing all of this, you just withdrawing. So we got to better educate ourselves about money. You got to have the same respect for money, man. If you disrespect it, man, you gonna have. So I'm teaching my kids today, my own son, my daughters, how to, because they don't respect my money. Right? So my kids, they have no respect for my money. And that's okay. But I'm teaching them now that, okay, here's your account. No, I'm not buying your Skittles. You buy your own. You got your own money. But now they don't want to spend their own money. So I'm teaching them a lesson. Right? So I'm teaching them. So now when it's, Daddy, you come to the cash register, Daddy, I want this. Now it's, you got your allowance last week, right? You got $7. You don't want to spend the 75 cents for your candy? But it's a message in that, right? You got to be respectful. So the early that I teach them, prayerfully when they get older, they won't mess it up for what I'm trying to help them do and leave for them whenever I'm gone. So, yeah, it's just, we all go through that. And you hear the horror stories about guys going broke and selling and all of this, but it's more guys that's in the NFL and the NBA that do right by their money. I got to speak for them because it's only a few, even if the percentage is great, but it's still a lot of us that do right, at least try to do right about our finances. But they're not going to tell you all that. They just want to tell you that, Allen Iverson is broke. Please, man, he broke. He might have made some mistakes, but he ain't broke. But they're not going to tell you nothing else about the guys that's doing business and, has making all these great moves off the field or off the court. Just don't believe all believe the hype. Question.
After your surgery, did you start playing tennis or you still play tennis?
That is a dynamite question. I was scared to death. I was. So the question was after surgery. I just had neck surgery. I play a high impact position where I am paid to be physical. I had been physical all of my life. And I was nervous. I didn't know. Is the next one going to be it? Am I not going to get up the next time? But that's where my faith kicked in. I had to believe God. I just believed him. Believe that, he put me back out here, so I don't need to start relying on my own understanding. I had to lean on him. But I was scared, man. But after I got that first one out the way, it was game time then. Yeah, I was trying to punish you when I knew that I hit somebody. I got up. I'm good now. But yeah, I was scared to death. That's a good question. Question.
How did you bounce back from the
hardships? Just hard work. Because I didn't have anything growing up. All I knew was to fight and scratch and claw and work. And so for me, again, in those uncomfortable situations, I was always at my best. Because I've never been comfortable. Never been comfortable. So anytime things would go wrong, I was okay there because I knew it was something on the other side of that I had to work